There we go, that took a wee bit of time. I am almost 20 minutes late. I had a few issues going on. And yeah. What? I just got a new issue for my monitor setup. Bloody cringe, so it is. I'm gonna try and get things a bit more sorted. Boom. After I'm done with stream tonight, because I'm kind of at a point where this oh, that's annoying. It's like the LED layers split. I'm taking a picture of that. That is something. That is something. Boom. Yeah. Oh. How far into is it? Wait. Yeah, I've got some nonsense light bleed popping through on my rig, and it's really annoying. It's not even like it's not even a case of, oh, it's just a spot. It's actually a lot brighter in person. It's like, what? It's like actually shining through. So I don't know how bad it's. It's oh, what's the best way? It's like trying to shine a torch through some thin material. So I'm under the assumption that there's a layer that's just gone broken, and it is quite honestly annoying. It is doing my head in. I don't like it. Bloody crap, innit? The thing is, I went out of my way to minimize all the lighting and stuff on my rig. So I'm like, yeah. Like I'm not exactly gonna see it with dark stuff up on the screen, but it is still quite annoying. So I'm gonna have to look into getting a new 1440p monitor. I already spent enough money. It's like, what? I tell you what, to spend the money. So I want to try and go for. I don't really game on the 1440p monitor. My gaming's all done in 1080p, all of it. I mainly do my OBS capture on the other screen, and I also have the yeah, what's his face? I wonder. It's like a smudge. It is glowing through from an angle. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, yeah. It's like a glow on a black background. Anyway, that is right. There's no reason why my 14's looking crispy. AP 170. Everything's still the way that it was. Yeah, we do all this native, by the way. There is no need. There is no world where I should be using FrameGen DLSS in a game like this. It is just absolutely unnecessary. If you, that's something I don't get is people who actively chase the crap out of FPS. Did I forget to put my things back? No, I don't. Oh, wait. I'm a dingus. Never mind. Never mind. I've accidentally clicked on freaking benchmark mode. Well, we're about to have a benchmark, it appears. Yeah, that's the thing. Why the hell I wasn't paying attention and by default I went down? Optimize for your pace, please wait. Yeah, what I don't get is why the game just outright put no at the top. That is unconventional. Oh my god! Well, I'm curious as to what my average would be, so we're gonna do that. Alright, in a moment. Yeah, sure, you play that music. Hey, why do I have control of the car? To a degree. Wait, I actually can't stop the benchmark. Yeah, look at this, there's a little alpha in this race. That is insanity. Oh, I see your race. Yeah, sure. 5070 with a 9950X, 16 core processor, 16 core, 30 threads. I don't want motion blur. I hope to God it's not put motion blur on by default. That'd be crusty. Sir, I don't like motion blur. It's disgusting. So yeah, that 91 FPS is just from that one race. Keep it in mind, that's also under stream conditions. So I'm using RT cores, which is going to hit my graphics card. I'm also using some extra CPU to run OBS, and I got a live stream playing on my screen. Yep, I'm gonna have to wait a few weeks to get a monitor. God damn. Unless I can find a budget. Can I find a budget one with a USB hub somewhere? I'm also gonna have to dismount this thing as well. That's gonna be a fun time. Having to take this off the freaking face mount? Are you kidding? God. Anyway, options. I don't want you setting my bullshit. Why the hell is motion blur on? That's a motion blur is only motion blur is not even good. But anyway, we have 14 points to use, and to top it all off, I've not even set the game audio to be Forza, have I? Oh no. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is after I have done stream, after stream is over and done with, I'm gonna reboot my rig, and once I've rebooted my rig, I'm gonna see if that mark is still there. This is crusty. But this game looks really nice. It always has. Right, DeLorean is in the thumbnail, so our focus is going to be driving around with the DeLorean. Boom. I forgot I dipped the Challenger SRT with my logo on it. Nice. We're going to grab this DeLorean. We're going to go out and about. And we're going to do some driving. Yeah, I can't really see that on a black background, but if I'm playing, Oh! A 488 Pista. And an Urus. Oh! Oh, wait, 117? Okay, that's the Halo one, isn't it? Okay, that's the, Halo doohickey. Build it and drive it. Celebrate our new partnership with Lego Technic with a bespoke livery for the 2019 Ferrari 488 Pista. And special edition Viper GTSR inspired livery for the 2016 Viper. Starting August 1st, all players will receive gift via the Message Center containing both cars fitted with these special liveries so everyone can join in this celebration. Enjoy building in. So they want you to go out and buy Lego. Interesting. Get this super. A back mono and 15 grand. Not too shabby. Let's grab this. Boom. 10k. I'll take it. I won't take it. I forgot I had my trigger locks on. Why were they on? Stunt party. Remember Nismo? Do I want the Nismo? It's got a 9 grand decrease in price, but it's not the same as stock. It's a beautiful car, full service history, available at a good price. I'll skip on that one. For now. What? Actually, what do we have for? Nope, seasonals. Nope. Because I haven't been on Forza since we last streamed it. So what is our River Descent? Retro sports cars. Ooh. What's the other one? I know they just didn't give us the one. Am I blind? Can't you see I'm legally blind? Did they really? That's crusty. Normally they give us more. What happened? What is this? Oh, forest cut through. I don't care. Yeah, we only have the one set of races for this week's season though. Last week we had off-roading last week plus something else. But for them to only give us the one this time? Unless it's on Legends Island, but that wouldn't happen. They wouldn't do that. So we have this. What is this? Special playlist. It's a challenge. Time attack challenge. Interesting. Right, look. No, never mind. I'm blind. Chat. Listen. I can be a bit stupid sometimes. The fact I didn't see this is proof of that. So, we're going to try and do both. Right? We're going to try and do both of these. Then we'll do some more story stuff. I'm far more interested in the retro sports cars. Which I think the DeLorean comes under. I think. If it does, then boy howdy, we're going to have a good time. Because I can make a good DeLorean at C-Class. I actually can. You give it good tires, you give it brakes, suspension, and give it things to keep it balanced. and then you can drive on. So let me see. Car, my cars, retro sports car. That's what it requires, isn't it? Da 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 da. We're in winter right now. Photo challenge, tractor hunt, seasonal championship. So we have this for retros. Yeah. Or rare. Yeah, retro sports car. So, or is this class as a classic? That's a retro sports car. Okay, so we're gonna take a Viper. A Viper. We're gonna take a DeLorean that we have. This. Oh, I'm gonna grab this one. We're gonna redo it and try and make it better. So we're gonna give it more than 70 horsepower extra. But we're gonna start off. We're actually gonna start off with the transmission. Give it an all-wheel drive drivetrain. Do a racing drive line. Do a racing diff. We're gonna focus on brakes. We need it to stop. We need the car to stop. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna give it a stage 2 anti-roll bar kit. We are gonna make the car just a little bit lighter. We're gonna give it tires. This one only has stage 1 tires. Interesting. So we'll do this. We need a flywheel. We need to do this sports cam and valve. Wait. Before we do that, boom. What engines can we stick in this? Actually, none that can help us. Oh my goodness. See, if I stick in a twin turbo, I wouldn't be able to stick in a camshaft. Oh boy. What are we making now? Oh, we're still underpowered. Interesting. The lighter the car, the less power you'll need to push it along. I mean, this will help. I think we will go down to stage 1 tires. Do this. We need to make sure things can run much more efficiently. Toggle. There we go. Ooh, 193 horsepower. Can we... Ooh. Okay, so... What did we do for this? Oh, we're gonna lose 22 horsepower. We actually cannot make up that 22 horsepower. Can we do something to... Oh. Maybe we are running 215 foot-pound of torque. My rears are wider. Oh, is there anything else I can cut down on? Because I feel like we shouldn't... Can we try and make up the 23 horsepower here? I mean, we're making more torque. Boom. Yeah, we lost 3 horsepower, but we've got a lot more torque. Okay, so this is what we're going with. We are now 200 horsepower. We're still 70 horsepower up. However, we've got more torque. The car is lighter. And yeah, that's just the way it is. We're gonna give it a bit of a custom gear ratio. We're also still on stock tire, street tires. Oh, is it still running that bougie ass ratio that's on it? Bum 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 bum. So yeah, nice, just absolutely nice, 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 nice. I obviously cannot spell for the save my life. I didn't mean to actually hit that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna raise the car up a bit, because if you're too close to the ground, you start running into some problems. It's like when, like, I get it. You can lower your car to be closer to the ground and get more grip. But if you're too excessive with it, then boy howdy, you're in for a bad time. So we want acceleration to be up. We want to bring gear 2 down. I've been fiddling with stuff like this all the time. I've got a 123. Bring that down a bit. B class, it doesn't really matter if you're going like ham. Because if we bring this down, there's no way we're getting that much more. So like if we do that, yeah, we're only going up by 2 miles an hour. So this. Yeah, this is perfect. Ah, yeah, look at us go! Look at this thing go! I just realized the volume also might be quite loud for the game. Oh, it's actually not. That's not bad. Okay. Boom. So our gearing is actually quite decent, so I'll give it that. I think this would... Honestly, I think this version of the car might be a good B-class candidate too. Interesting. What I'm also gonna try, what I really should do, besides not chucking myself into reverse, we're gonna try and yeah, look at that. Nah, we're gonna do this. Click, click. There we go. Okay, my overclock was too strong. Love that. Okay, so I'm gonna have to default to my other overclock. But the profile itself should have still saved. So yeah, man. Oh. Today's reward points are here. Claim them before they're gone. I'd rather not, thank you very much. Sorry, I'm just waiting on Steam restarting itself. Steam Cyberpunk Fast. I don't really care for that. So, there's also something that I've been a little bit worried about, and that is Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, because I can't get mods to work on it anymore. So like, it doesn't matter if I run the what's his face, the doohickey. It doesn't matter if I run just the mod loader itself. That crashes like a bitch, and I hate it. It is so terrible. And yeah, for some reason, modders are still able to update their mods. I mean, the thing is, I don't know. I'm yapping. Favorite radio station, streamer mode. That's because I've streamed this game so bloody much. Also, shout out to my one viewer. Thank you for sticking around and listening to me yap. It's nice. Right, let's do this. The car should be set up. It should be 132.4 mile an hour. Which isn't too far off what it would have actually done if it came here to the UK. Yeah, 132.1. There we go. Okay. So it's saved before we could do... it's saved before the crash. So here we go. Let's jump on over. We got ourselves a DeLorean. We're taking it into a championship. We might get railed. I don't know. Solo. Let's do it. Boom. Boom. Yep. Okay. I hope everyone is doing alright as well. I need to make sure my chat is good. I need to make sure everything is running. Oh, we're going right into it, huh? Okay. Yeah, look at that. We're actually higher than highly skilled. So for my entire duration of playing this, I have been using highly skilled. But recently I tried it on the hardest difficulty and that was fine, but I've dropped it down since then. Oh, that's a tricky one. Yeah, the AI doesn't utilize its rubber banding nearly as much on seasonals. I don't get why that is. It just seems like a terrible thing to just outright do. Woo. I've shifted far too early. Love that. Love shifting far too early. Love that. It is by far my absolute most favorite thing to do here, besides accidentally chucking myself into reverse. Admittedly. Oh. Brakes locked up. Nice. Love that. Love that. It makes sense that I would actually be out in force, but I didn't think it would be to this degree. That is insanity. I know modified cars can actually be quite powerful, but we're only plus 70 horsepower, and the DeLorean itself was never the fastest out there, like in its class. Cause like it's a sports coupe. It was like 130 horsepower to begin with. The UK spec was 160. Or it was meant to be 160. And there was meant to be future iterations of it with turbo and all that stuff. So who knows what that could have been. Boom. Finished fast, 2 minutes 52. That's not terrible. The Celica, not a single other DeLorean. We got the 85 RX-7, the Infinity. 240SX. Excuse me, why is there a 2003 Celica in here? Since when did anything from 2003 become retro? I was 10 in 2003. God. Also, that Tech Sports Racing looks eerily similar to Donut Media. Goddamn. Donut has went downhill. Again. Yay, clean racing, yay! Yeah, Donut Media has went downhill again. For a while during James Pumphrey's tenure there, they did a whole bunch of essentially elongated ads as video content, and it was just annoying. Because the people at the higher ups at Donut were like, okay, we can make a lot of money by just constantly doing these advertised bits, rather than what people actually wanted to see, which were builds and general car content. So it's like, you're making the money, but your YouTube channel is also dying. Actually, speaking of, why am I vibrating? Speaking of dying channels, how's Car Throttle doing? I wonder if Car Throttle's made anything. Let me have a look real quick. Do 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 do. 9 months? It's a 3.2 million subscriber channel, and it's been 9 months since they did a video. That is... For context, the channel is deader than mine at this point. They put up a video 10 months ago that only got 12k views. For a 3.3 million subscriber channel, by the way. Crazy. I need to check the community section and see if they've put out a post saying they've cancelled videos. I'm gonna wholeheartedly assume... That's not reversed, there we go. I'm gonna wholeheartedly assume that all the hosts have left. Oh my goodness. Car Throttle is not thriving. Donut might be thriving. Like their last video that scraped 1 million views was when one of the very good hosts prepared a car for her dad, or restored her dad's car. And I'm like, that's great, that's what Donut should be doing. Not just resto content, but just like general car content. But yeah, Donut's going downhill again. So on the topic of that, so much real mechanic stuff. Like, two of their hosts left, Jeremiah Barton. No, four of their hosts left. Jeremiah Barton, Zach Job, Sandro left, and one of their better hosts, James Pumphrey, also left. Jimmy James. It is quite interesting to see the fall of something so basic. But real mechanic stuff is definitely not the same anymore. It's like, okay, all we want you to do is review mechanic hacks and mechanic failures. But that's not what the channel's about, but whatever. Yeah. Oh wow, look at us go, pushing through. I could have made gear 5 just a little bit longer. Actually, no, I couldn't have. That would have messed with everything. What do they want to test drive here? A Demirario. What the hell? What the hell is a Demirario? That's like the most wrong way to say Doug DeMuro. Like, Jesus. Speaking of which, who the hell names half these cars anyway? It's like you need to open up 5 different dictionaries to say car names. Like, DeLorean is fine, Dodge Viper is fine, but then you've got some nonsense. Like, the Italians do it quite often. Let's do, where's Ferrari? I'm blind, where's Ferrari? Like the Pista. Another Pista. The FXXK Evo. That's actually not a bad name, but like the Berlinetta. Oh, Alfa Romeo is a good one for it. The Giulia GTAM. Or GTAM. And the SE048SP. Like what? What do you mean? At least Aston Martin, a UK brand, has it down. The DB7, we've got a Vulcan. Bentley with their Continental. BMW with simple names. Competition Coupe, nice. M3, M1. Screw car companies that give BS long names. Never trust a car company where the car name itself is the Gettysburg Address. That's a rule of thumb. Because there's probably some BS surrounding it. The Matsumi Climb. Oh wait, we're getting a Gallardos doohickey for this. Nice. It's kind of weird how some of this stuff is. Like, you're getting a Gallardo. A Lamborghini Gallardo doohickey. For racing with C-Class vehicles. Wow, look at this fella go. Look at him slide, though. Are you trying to pack a lot of power into the car, but not optimizing things? Bye-bye. I believe I can drive. Lamp brakes on. Boom. Why the piss can I not hear this correctly? Like, all of my other system noises are like loud as hell. But Forza Horizon 6 is like... It's like... It doesn't exist sound-wise. Alright, look at us go. We're absolutely acing this. I screwed that up big time. I must be blind if I didn't see a corner. I don't... Sometimes you just can't trust your eyes. I'm just gonna sit here, race my car. Oh my goodness. This car should have a 7th gear. You know what? 10-speed DeLorean. You get 5 miles an hour faster. Then you have to shift the gear. Actually, I wonder how bad that would be. This is a scenario where I wouldn't mind a little bit of rubber banding. This is terrifying. Or not even that, it's just like cars that can do their thing. This is boring. I'm bored. What? Like how... How much of a dingus do you have to be to mess up something like this? Like, what? What happened? Like, if I did this as a regular race and not a seasonal, I'd just get demolished. I'd be down here. And I'd be getting clapped by rubber banding. That Celica or Celica. It's interesting that car is no longer part of the championship, which is kind of odd. I don't know why a 2003 Toyota Celica would be in a retro car championship that covers the 80s and 90s. I need another drink. Days. Right. Na 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 na. Sorry, 1 second. Right, sorry, I was just messing one of the Badlands. He's very good at getting deals, that lad. Yeah. Right, we got one more race left. And it's down here. We're getting a spider. You know what? I want to own a spider. I want a jumping spider. I saw one recently and it was so nice. Jumping spiders are like really adorable. Oh, I cannot crash through that. Oh, road discovery. I thought I'd been here before. Interesting. Pardon me. Dadgummit! You should have put your brakes on, dingus. Then I wouldn't have crashed into you. Yeah, the AI in this game has gotten worse, or lack thereof AI. The traffic all seems to be pre-programmed and will crash into you. I'm not okay with that. If you go into the regular racing mode, and then you race, AI is absolutely cranked full of freaking rubber banding steroids. But as soon as you go into seasonals, it's like, okay, it's baby mode. Even on the hardest difficulty. So I wouldn't be surprised if they removed it for that. Because there seems to be no shenanigans. And for the matter of fact, it doesn't seem like the vehicles themselves are trying. They don't seem to have any kind of tunes on them. Brother man, you were clear to drive. You should have drove. Instead of sitting at the bloody cross point like a ding dong. I'd be a great driver IRL, just saying. Never mind. I'm gonna try and learn to drive. But I'm specifically going to request manual. Hey, we're gonna teach you how to drive an automatic. Keep your foot pressed. Keep yourself around 30 miles an hour. Okay, do this and park. Oh, you wanna reverse park? Okay, use the car's built-in cameras. Like brother. If you want to teach someone how to drive, do it right. Don't give it to them on easy mode. Yep. I've done this track before. I like this track. Bonk. Unfortunately, there's not much here for me to say. Damn it! Well, they're all getting screwed over too. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Do 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 do. Wow. Much wow! Such fun! I love how this game, or Playground Games, claims to have like this driver tire system. That is clearly full of crap. That's gaslighting. It's so pretty. Yeah, if I had a horn, I'd use it. Actually, can I rename my horn? Yeah, we almost got overtaken twice, and look at the lead we have. If you had an actual driver tire system that learned and collected data and all that, then this would be a much better off race overall. Yeah, I get it. If you remove rubber banding, then they actually have to do work. God, it's incredible. Yeah, the 2003 Sleek is here. That should not be here. Unless they're trying to say the early 2000s is retro. I'm not letting them get away with that. There ain't no way in hell. Anyway, that's that one done. Let's do a little bit of story. Why did Brother Man just rev his engine like that? I'll take it. Let's pick an appropriate vehicle. Oh, I don't want to drive the DeLorean right now. Ooh, I know a good car to drive. Never mind, I don't have one. You know what? Here's the Jinx mobile. Let's get in Jinx. We'll pull out Jinx and we'll drive to a story that we can do. Why did my thing reset? What in the tarnation? Why is everyone panicking, not tracking? Vroom! Look at how nice this is! Shout out to the person that made this. You rock. Anyway, let's pick a story. Do you want to be part of Drift Club Japan? One of the few JDM things. Oh. Moto Auto Zine. Or Zenny. My eyes are tweaking. Okay, we'll go take pictures. Help Larry Chen make a Moto Autos cover. Okay. Alright, punk, let's get jinxed. Ah, it's good to have all this power here. Ah. We got a couple of pieces of the story done. And I think next week we'll finish that section and then give Drift Club a try. Then we can do jobs. I want to see what the jobs are like. I want to check something. Nope, that wasn't until my next wristband. So we still got 3, 4, about 1,000 points. I mean, what was that? Get out of my way, Subaru! You're bothering me with your oil leak. I'm special tonight. I'm very special tonight. That's my house.
Welcome back, Peter.
Whoops. I might have accidentally thought this was a vehicle for purchase. Like I said, I'm special tonight. Gonna get jinxed. My man said drive a Honda Beat. And also toss yourself off the road. That is indeed one way to go about that. But anyway, we're in a vehicle that's fast and now safe to drive. Alright? I promise you, that was not on purpose. I could be a rev limiter. I test limits all the time. Oh my god! That's so cool. I want to make Okay, I've rebooted my vocal cords. I can speak again. I want to build a faster car so I can do a big old jump over a hill. And just absolutely go flying. Oh no, we're gonna get to the windy parts. Hey! Why are we itching? You know what really grinds my gears is when you're playing a game and you're incredibly focused to the point. Playing the game is like a next level instinct. There's no other thoughts crossing your mind, and you're absolutely godlike at the game. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, your privates need to itch, or need to scratch. Your eyebrow needs to scratch. Your neck, your hand, your ass, you're everywhere. You start wanting, you start getting that sensation that you're itchy. All from focusing. It's like, what? I have actually lost matches in Sparking Zero, online, and Dragon Ball Fighters, and other online games just because I felt itchy. It's like, what? What you talking about? Like, God. Rock the House Alibi remix. I don't really care. That's right, Jinx. You slide around that corner. Oh my god. Not my ear. My ear's itchy. It's on the backside of it. See what I mean? I'm having a good time. Yapping away. Doing Mr. Streamer Man things. You're level 47. Oh, Prestige 1 level 47. Okay. I get it. You've played the game. In focus. Laddie needs help finding the perfect location. I mean, have you tried Scotland? You tried Akihabara? Oh, who's this blunt prick?
This 959 is incredible.
He's incredible. Iconic, but something is not quite right.
Oh hey, I'm Larry Chen. Thanks for showing up. I gotta shoot this Porsche and get it back to the owner. But this location, the light, it's not doing me any favors.
Oh, so you're gonna pick a location and then be like, can you drive there with this car? And I'm like,
Sounds sort of like a plan. Hey, do you mind if I catch a ride? I'll let you know how you can help me along the way. I got a list of cars to shoot for a feature, starting with this awesome Porsche 959. The rally car with supercar DNA. That iconic silhouette. It's the perfect place to start, but we need to do it justice. So we got cars, Keiko is handling the locations, and you, I need a solid, reliable driver, and I know from May you have a photographer's eye.
photographer's eye! I drive! Oh, it's one of these.
Hate to sound like a broken record, but the light, I'm feeling we need way more epic.
Oh.
Now, back in the day, car magazines were the only place to see the latest builds without being there. In Japan, with its history of car culture, these magazines reign supreme. They have
Yeah, car culture, and yet Forza Horizon 6 is not really utilizing that.
Their magazines can define car culture. Every edition is poured over, every photograph adored. Getting the cover on Moto Auto, there's no bigger prize. When the editor called me for a feature, I dropped everything and I grabbed my camera bag. I'm totally in over my head, and I need to deliver.
I thought I said fanny bag. I'm like, what? Excuse me?
Keiko, how's the search going?
Well, I got sidetracked looking at cats, but then remembered the perfect spot. Head back and I'll take you there.
Perfect? Well, I'll hold you to that. See you soon.
I don't think we have time to stand and talk.
Oh.
So, shall we?
Hustle? Music to my ears.
Follow me.
Oh, thank God I'm not driving that Viper. Across the...
This perfect spot?
So being someone that loves a like, my most liked photo was at this beach. Just a short way from here. Sun, sea, sand, and cars all in frame.
Sounds great. I'm in. Lead the way.
I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa. Okay, so it wants me to utilize photo mode, huh? Boom.
That ended up
Is that
just
it?
right. Sometimes you have to try something else.
Good enough for
Well,
moto.
you didn't have the.
More than good.
We could have done with having the beach there, not gonna lie.
Sent off,
But
and
the fact he's happy with such a crusty picture. Nice. We got a 126. I could have done that even faster.
that's the winner. The light was perfect. Job well done.
Oh, we're only getting 10 points. Friends Larry Chen, 1 star, 2 star. We got 310 points. Reward ready, claim the journal. Wow. A decal. Aha. Well, we'll do one more of these. No, we can do up to we can do 3 as well. We do them, then we do the final seasonal for tonight, and bada bing, bada boom.
I was at a car meet.
Wow.
Mugen Tune 1984 Mark I Honda CRX. This is a legendary Japanese car. They jumped at the chance to get their pride and joy featured in Moto Auto, but I need it back at Daikoku ASAP.
Perfect.
But
Shop
wow.
and check out the other cars.
Oh, for sure. I'll take a couple hundred photos easy. So, the plan. There's a bridge near Daikoku. We blast onto it and get a shot of the car moving at speed.
Simple. Effective.
Right? So let's head out.
Wow. Okay, let's do it.
This shot almost takes itself. You can't go wrong.
Exactly. This Mugen CRX is super rare. Capturing the iconic body kit with those cool retro wheels, it will be a hit with Moto Auto and an awesome tribute for the owner. You know why car meets are so cool? You can show off your car if you have one. If you don't, take a camera. Everyone loves taking pictures of cars.
Wow. Okay, go away and show off your Viper ACR. Or GTS, one of the two. Yeah, the Honda just beat the Viper for like 5 seconds.
Call me out of touch, but I only have a film camera. I love it though. Something about film that hits different.
You're not wrong. I love to shoot on film. It's so satisfying to fill a whole roll with nothing but bangers. That's a challenge.
And what better place than a car meet to get those keepers? Snapping away, talking cars and cameras.
Take whatever you have. Phone, film, digital, disposable, all different mediums. The next big photographer is out there at a parking area right now, starter camera in hand.
Yeah, he's not wrong. Like when it comes to taking pictures, I wouldn't go out and buy a DSLR.
Okay.
Like sure, you can get better bokeh and all that. From a DSLR.
Match your speed, and you can try slowing your shutter down to show more movement while still controlling the shot.
Why do you got rally tires on this car?
Yeah, floor it.
The bridge is close. Gotta hit 90 in the zone I've marked on the map.
CRX up to speed.
Hmm. Let's see. I think it only counts the time that it takes you to get there.
I'll get this shot over to the editor.
I'm working on our next location. Give me a bit of time and I'll have something special.
No doubt. See you both soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna question why the CRX has rally or off-roading tires on it. Those are not regular. I don't think. I mean, is it built to be rally? I don't know. Storyteller 61 of 100. Oh, there's a Challenger or Charger.
See the final edit.
Oh god. Oh. I'll take it. We'll do this one, the Flying Scout. Then we'll hop on and do the final doohickey of the night. Oh god, not. It's an unmodified one too, so it's gonna be bouncier. It's gonna be bouncier than G Cups.
Dodge Charger.
Jesus.
A car I'm sure we've all seen flying through the air, right?
Once or twice. Though, I'm seeing
I
some
believe a pretty heavy rain cloud held off.
hold off.
No, we use it to our advantage. Added drama. Keiko, you still have those stunt ramps?
I never leave home without them.
Okay.
What? Stunt ramps?
Then we have a plan.
Does this game think? Wait, does YouTube think my audio is off? Do da 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 da. Okay, my audio is not off. YouTube, stop lying to me.
I'm gonna need you to be brave for this one.
That's so bouncy. This is a stock car.
A moody sky and some rain can change an image significantly. Sometimes, though, it's the right vibe.
I hope your camera is waterproof.
Don't worry, I've got it covered. Sorry, bad joke. Here's the thing. The car will be in the air for 1-2 seconds max. So if I'm setting up a shot like this, I'd go for burst mode on the camera, firing off 20 shots before it even hits the ground. What people often don't know is there is a real cult following for American muscle in the car scene over here. They make a real statement on Japanese roads.
Maybe it'll make the cover.
Maybe. Let me think it over. The cover shot is the main event, so it needs to be perfect.
Yeah, let's go to the
We want to
parking
get that
lot.
car
Nice.
launched into
What?
the
Yeah. Why is it got?
SF.
Why are all these cars got rally tires on them?
Selling drama and maybe a little danger. Don't worry, there's no real danger. Is there, Keiko?
No, none at all. Set these ramps up and tested them myself. And look, I'm mostly fine.
Okay, get airborne. We want to snap at the very peak of the jump.
Wait, can we do burst? Bang.
Honestly, not an easy one to pull off, and I know I was asking a lot from both of you.
What? You realize how fun that was, right?
Alright, well, the bar has been set. Let's see what else we can come up with. Catch you soon.
This seems like Baby's first story mode, not gonna lie.
That's what we want. Get the perfect capture and get back with time to spare.
Yeah, I'm not touching the next one yet. I will wait till next week to do that. Once we get it done next week, we'll move on to Drift Club, give that a try. Then we'll finish off Drift Club when we're able to. Right. S1 track toys. Okay. Right. Let's go back to our house. And we'll see what we have. Maybe we can build something to be S1 class. Makers. Do 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 do. Na 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 na. Whoa. We don't have much choice. Oh, it's gonna screw me over big time. Right, we'll use the new Viper. It's already got itself a nice little body kit. I need to make it all-wheel drive. If I'm able to. I don't necessarily know if I can. Drop. Okay, we lost a lot from that. We're gonna do this. Gonna do. Oh, never mind. Not doing that. Oh, do we want? I mean, it's got Slicks on it by default. Slick race tire compound. So we've got semi slicks on by default, and then we've got slicks, and then other slick. Interesting. Dadgummit! Can we? Son of a gun! Ooh. Yeah, let's just do it. 709 horsepower, 799. Right. This car should be tunable for downforce. Alright, we also need to fiddle with the gears. I'll lower you. Your aerodynamics. Boom. Actually, the rear is for spoilers. This would be for cornering. This would be for speed. Boom. 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 Okay. Gearing is going to be a problem. Is what I would say. Even I can see that tiny ass little thing is not gonna be good enough. Wow. This car really wants acceleration, doesn't it? 202. Oh my god. Okay, let's see what it's like. Let's tune it. Oh. I mean, to be fair, it's handling this quite well. Gear second. Come on up. What if you go all the way back? That's crazy. That is still 177 though. This will just have to do. I mean... Alright, let's do it. We're gonna go do track toys now. So let's see. I go to look at chat and then it's like, boom. Please turn around. At the next corner, please turn around. It also appears I can't even read the map that I know how to read. I'm having a very, very off day with this. I am not normally this bad at reading a mini-map outside of League of Legends, where my map awareness is basically non-existent. Allegedly. There's no actual proof to my map awareness actually, like, being that bad. I have always had stupendously good map awareness when playing League of Legends with the Belllands. In fact, it is so good they've started taking notes. Oh my Jesus. By the way, Belllands are playing Dead by Daylight on Friday. So if you want to hop along and watch us play that, you're more than welcome to. My steering is so sensitive right now. Nyum. Just because the maximum speed says, 217, doesn't mean to say the car itself can go that fast. Yay, my car's slippery. I'm gonna go fix that in a second. Hey, you saw me coming, Dinglehopper. You know what, we'll fix it now. Okay, that's way less slippery. Alright, just a little bit less slippery. We're gonna lower this car a bit more. Yay! Having a lower car. Narai Juku. Let's do it. Let's push forward with it. Nani? Interesting. 645, 7, whatever. Boom. Alright, 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. Right, why am I here? What happened? Oh! Wait, what the hell is this? This feature is low, but you're in a very quick event. No, I'm not quitting the event. I'm having fun. Boom. Boom. Okay, we're playing that game then. What is that? There's a van! What is the... Now let's push on forward. What is that? That's not the transit supervan, is it? It is. Okay. If that thing is tuned right, it's an absolute unit. Oh, we're doing a circuit race. What is happening? My FPS is dipping. Why is my FPS dipping? It doesn't normally do it this way. Is it ray tracing? I don't even have ray tracing on. What in actual tarnation? Interesting. I think it's the stream mode doing it. Alright, let's turn the overlay off. I don't want to accidentally crash. Oh wow, we are very slippery going around that. Okay. I'm going to be... We're almost... What is happening? We're almost lapping vehicles. Are they all... Never mind. Boom, bada, boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Oh, I took that a little too early. Whatever, we still win. We still won. We got first place. What was so far behind? The Ferrari and the M2. And I was right, that is a supervan. Transit supervan. Where they basically took a Ford Transit, and then stuck an F1 engine in it. Those emotes are crazy. Keep them in Fortnite. Oh, what the bone? We got 19k credits. We got 25k for doing it, and a bonus 19k. We are profiting quite nicely. Am I blind? Apparently I am. You know what? This game needs the M3 GTR. Actually, what I'm gonna do when we get... We'll just jump to location. It's taking too long. Once we get to location, I'm gonna see if the M3 GTR is classed as a track toy. Pardon me. Because I believe my one is capped at S2 class. Never mind. Actually, I need to nip in at my garage real quick. No. Change me car, man. Super Saloon. Whatever, like I care. Time to continue the event. Push on forward with a Lego-looking Viper. Yeah. Here we go. Whoever did that to me, you like to burst pimples in your teeth. Why does it sound like going over the car? Sounds like my car farting. Oh. He's got diarrhea shits. I might redo this car for the last race. And give it some nice appropriate tires. We are still 4 seconds ahead. Which is very interesting. If there is still a race left for us to do, we'll do it. But we'll need to configure this car to have better tires on it. We can get more. We got more power out of it. There's the last one. But we're gonna return home. and we're going to get this car set up properly. I've done a bit of a botched job with it, and that's not okay. I realize now that I need a little bit better tires. So let's do just that. Boom. Boom. It's not going to make too much of a difference, but we're going to do this. This. Boom, boom, boom. Do we want... We'll do that. I want my clutch, though. Ignition is very important. What else can we put on this to... We want to... There's a lot of something I want to do. How is that? How? Yeah, we're not doing that. Right. That is asinine. Why would you do that? Alright, so our car has less power than it did before when we last had it configured. However, we've got it configured correctly with more grippy tires, a little bit more grippy tires. We have reduced power. We're gonna come on all the way down here. Bada bing. Bada. Boom. That seems right. At least I'm hoping. Alright, so we want the front to be more for cornering, speed. Nice. Brake goes up a little bit. Boom. 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 Make it a little soft. Bring it down like this. Bring it up a little bit. Tires will go down to 29.5 just like before. Boom! There we go! My lad's all set up. We're also thicker at the back, so we should have a bit more oomph to give. Hey, where's my last race? There it is. Right, so also what I need to do, when we're done, we're going to go through what we're doing for the full week. Well, the full stream week. You know I don't want to stream at weekends. I tend to do a little bit more of the content production at the weekends. And just general life things at the weekend. Yeah. Let's go. Alright, there we go. There's that. Finished first. We did have to deal with a little bit of rubber banding, and it made things interesting. Because it wasn't done egregiously. Unlike other races where they just shoot forward, make it almost impossible to catch up, and they're just blah. Oh, well, let's grab our rewards. Playtime complete view now. Right. New cars being added here again, whatever, I don't care. Right, back home.
Welcome back.
Right.
Peter.
So things have changed. Things have changed overall. For this week, just a little bit. So we were meant to be doing balance content on Tuesday, but things have come up. We've had to shift it to Friday. That's perfectly fine with me. It gives more. It gives Thursday, not Friday. Yeah, Thursday, not Friday. We've had to change things up a little bit. But having the Thursday content be on the Friday gives people a little bit more time to vote on it. Now, currently, I know there's one vote on Twitter and there's one vote on the channel. That much I am wholeheartedly aware of. So we're gonna go and have. I just opened up the wrong app. I actually opened up. Why am I being... Did I get tagged in this? Why am I tagged in this? Never mind, whatever. Sorry, tangent. Click, click. Do 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 do. Right. Oh god, we now have a three-way split. Because someone on Twitter wanted Friday the 13th Killer Puzzle, someone wants Gran Turismo 2 Project Aceback, and someone's voting for me to play, KATT on GTA 5. Love that. But anyway, we're meant to be doing Berlin stuff on Tuesday. That's been shifted to Thursday. So, tonight has been Forza Horizon 6. Tomorrow is GeoGuessr. I think, let me double check. Yeah, tomorrow's GeoGuessr. Wednesday is at Dead of Night. Thursday is Dead by Daylight with the Belllands. I think it might just be me and Annie. David might show up. I have no idea. And then Friday is Community's Pick, and it's now a three-way. It is now a three-way. So if this keeps up, I may have to redo the poll and be like, hey. Or I could be nice and pick one. Do a one-off where I'm like, there's Friday the 13th Killer Puzzle, someone's asking for a cat, and someone wants Project Aceback. But yeah, that's what I have for this week. Like I said, tomorrow was meant to be balanced, with Wednesday being GeoGuessr, Thursday being Community Pick, and then Friday being at Dead of Night. However, with the things with the balance this week, yeah, I've agreed to switch things around. I'm like, okay, the balance stuff means a lot to me, so I can and will switch things around for it. And I've just seen that doohickey again on my monitor, and I'm like, no, watch. I'm gonna have to see if I can get a monitor and get this replaced. Balls. Anyway, that aside, you know what we're doing for the week? I made a bit of an error. I think it was in the post. I made a bit of an error. Let me double check. Because I think I said in the post, I might film some Yu-Gi-Oh! This weekend. That's today's post. Let me have it. 10 minutes up to 10 and 8 p.m. I'm gonna try and get some Master Duel. Yeah, I said next weekend. Okay. So, Saturday, I'm gonna try putting a video together for the GTAraj 2 channel. If you haven't subbed over there, that's where all the music stuff goes. And it used to be where my AMVs went, but I no longer make those and haven't done so in about a decade at this point. So if you want Sonic the Hedgehog music remixes, go check out GTAraj 2. Aside from that, I might try and record some Tag Force or Master Duel on, or maybe both on Sunday. Like get the gym done, come back, do post, and record a little bit of both. I have no idea. I need to see what I have the time for, because I still have a lot of stuff to get done during all of that. So what I could, theoretically, if I could do Master Duel, then the Saturday afterwards film some Tag Force, because I have Tag Force Evolution on PS2. It's like done at Destiny in North America. But I have Tag Force Evolution on PS2. I wouldn't mind doing a video on, because if you haven't seen it, I've done a stream already on Tag Force Evolution, and I really like it. Yeah. It hampers back to a time where Yu-Gi-Oh! Games were just janky. And worked a little differently. Like, one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game Boy Advance games that I've been playing a lot of recently, from the early days collection. That... one of the World Championship games is 04. Where you're just playing the game and you're having to unlock characters and all that stuff. In that particular game, you can trap hole a morphing jar. Or at least the opponent can do it. And I didn't think you could do that, so it's like, what? Excuse me? You're trap holing a morphing jar? It doesn't negate its effect, though. I flip a morphing jar face up, you trap hole it. But that game's just annoying because it's annoying but fun, because everyone else seems to be running. They run their own version of a deck, but they also have things like Magic Jammer, they have Graceful Charity, they have Bot Greed, and whatever's on that week in game's ban list. God forbid you come up against a Jinzo player. I have one monster out tribute for Jinzo Boof. Now it shuts down a quarter of your deck. Like, what? Excuse me? Anyway, tonight has been deeply, deeply interesting as a whole. We made I made a start on the photography stuff. The photography stuff is interesting. The photography stuff is genuinely interesting, but I think for Playground Games has not really put as much effort in as they should have. Like Horizon 4 with LaRacer, a content creator who is getting you to do X and Y, and a lot of it is stunt work. Oh, you have the stunt stuff from I was gonna say GTA 4. Oh my goodness, that's a thing. There was stuntman work where you're working for a film crew, or doing temp work for a film crew, as a racing driver, and the person that's brought you on is not telling the rest of the crew that you're not their driver. So that you're essentially teamed up with the guy that's gaslighting everyone into thinking you're the star of the movie. And this is insane. You've got the racer, you've got that, and you've got a whole host of other things from 4 that are actually quite good, including showcases. Like for example, in Horizon 5, you're racing against diesel trains. Something else. In 6, it's a little more interesting. The biggest thing that people yapped about is you racing against a mech. And they didn't really do much with it. It's like a mech just running. And it fumbling. A little bit. And then at the end it runs out of power, so you just win anyway. What if the mech tried to stop you though? You got ahead, it would jump up, it would swipe at you, and shot things at you. That would be a great showcase. But it's still, to this day, Horizon 4 still has the better stories, it still has the better showcase events. 5 being the worst. They're just terrible. There are some aspects of 5 that I do enjoy story-wise, like the Vocho. You get a Volkswagen Beetle and you're just souping it up. Crazy nice. Oh my goodness, I apologize for all the yawning. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you know what we're doing, you know what my plans are. So I bid you farewell. I hope you have a great evening, great day, great wherever you are. If you've enjoyed yourself, like and subscribe and share and all that good stuff. And just generally, thank you for watching, give me all the support. I appreciate it. And I will see you tomorrow with something. Like I said, GeoGuessr, right? Anyway, you'll see it if you go to the post section of the channel. You go there, click on the channel name, go to post. You'll see it there. I update it daily. Or almost daily. I only make a Monday post or a Saturday post if I absolutely have to. Other than that, you get Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay safe. Take care.